patients?
No,
26,000 patients here?
Don't touch me.
So why you camera me?
I gotta call 911. You stay here.
Your facility received something like $30 million from Medicaid between 2018 to 2022.
I really don't know that.
So a New York Post reporter walked into these senior daycare centers in Queens asking one simple question. Where is all the Medicaid money going? And what happens next? Well, you gotta see this. Let's get into it.
We're just wondering, how many patients you have?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that.
Well, we have a federal Medicaid
Only
data.
your ID.
But my ID?
Yeah.
Oh, why do you need to see ID? It's for press.
No, no interview.
Well, so we have, according to federal Medicaid data, you have 26,000 patients here?
Don't touch me. Don't touch
You
me.
call it from...
Don't touch me.
I gotta call 911. You stay here.
This definitely has some Nick Shirley vibes, but actually, if you've been following his channel, he has visited these type of areas, going to New York City, seeing what's going on there, where there is just as much Medicare fraud as any other place.
What's your take on all the daycares popping up here in this part of Flushing, Queens? Do you think it's unnecessary?
What is this for?
Oh, we're just doing a documentary on all the daycares. Do you think fraud is taking place inside the adult daycare industry here?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. But
Are you committing fraud?
hopefully not.
Do you notice a lot of these adult daycares popping up around here?
I'm running for assembly, actually.
And what do you think about all the adult daycares here?
I know that they all steal money, but because there's so much money involved, because the money is just coming from the government and it's not accounted for, then of course they're going to be taking it. And it's going to, all it does is it takes it away from the taxpayers, the elderly, the retirees.
That's what they're saying, because I'm the owner, but I'm not doing kickbacks.
Because then we were doing like some numbers and it said you guys made like $12.9 million in 2024, and which is a lot of money, and then like $2.1 million for transportation companies. So like you guys billed $12.9 million, and then out of that $12 million, 10 was for adult daycare and 2 was for transportation.
Yes.
And so they're saying they're giving kickbacks.
No, we don't. Because of where? Who
Where?
told you that?
Well, the other daycare, because they didn't want to give us kickbacks.
Yeah, because we don't offer kickbacks.
Oh, it's actually from the public databases of CMS and
so,
HHS.
Do I have to tell you the number?
But this place doesn't look like it can hold
Do I have to tell you?
7,000 people.
Can I have an ID or something? You're asking me some about...
Well, this is public information because it's
Yes,
public tax dollars that you guys are
but
receiving.
I don't have to tell you, right?
Yeah, but do you guys have 7,000 members, for instance?
No, we don't have 7,000 members.
Okay, well, that's what it says. You have 7,899 in 2024, and then,
No.
so that's not true.
7,000
Yeah.
members?
So you guys, are you guys overbilling then?
So,
Because you guys are getting paid per patient $1,600, and that's how you guys got $12.9 million in 2024.
I don't know how they calculate. But I don't remember. I don't remember all the numbers.
But did you have 7,000? I think you'd remember if you had.
No, we don't have 7,000 members.
So it's interesting that media is not really covering these type of stories, considering that he's not going after the black people. He's going after some of the people that's in the Flushing area who happen to be Asian. And we will talk a little bit more about that later on in the video. But it's interesting when you see exactly the kind of fraud that we're all concerned with, where it's draining the pockets of everyday taxpayers like you and I. Vibes right now here in New York City, in Queens. So the reporter walked up to this place called Living Well in Flushing, Queens. And again, all he's asking some simple questions. How many patients do you have? That's it. Very easy answer if you actually are transparent. But what does he get? People are trying to push him. People are trying to get aggressive. Think about it. He didn't come in to yell or be aggressive. He didn't break in. He's asking a very simple question, and people are trying to put hands on him and the cameraman trying to make him leave. Now, think about this. This facility billed Medicare around $27 million of our taxpayer money. That's money that's supposed to help old folks, feed them, give them a safe place to spend a day. So if everything is clean and upfront and honest, why not answer the question? Why push a reporter out the door? When people got nothing to hide, they talk. When they start shoving cameras away and getting aggressive, that tells you something. That's a red flag, plain and simple. And it's not the only first stop. It gets worse. Keep watching.
As you can see, the facility is, you can't really see inside easily. There's people inside right now. It looks like workers. We can't tell if there's any patients inside. They cracked the door open. They wouldn't talk to us. But this is very typical. We didn't see any patients, and we were asked to leave. This is typical of facilities in Flushing, Queens, social adult daycares that bill Medicaid tens of millions of dollars sometimes, but there doesn't seem to be much going on inside.
It's lunchtime. middle of the day, Wednesday. You'd think this place will be full, right? I mean, $27 million. Old folks should be eating, talking, playing cards, maybe some dominoes. Nope, not at all. He looks around and says the place is wholly empty. No patients, nobody's there. And then they ask him to leave. So let's put this all together real slow here so it's clear for everybody. These daycares are billing Medicare for tens of millions of dollars, tens of millions. The money that's supposed to be taking care of real people who's supposed to be showing up. But the reporter walks in and there's nobody in the seats. So where are all the patients? Are they hiding? Where are the people this money is supposed to be helping? If you're getting paid to feed and care for hundreds of people a day, the rooms should not be empty at lunchtime. This doesn't add up. This is the whole scam right here in one shot. Money is going out, but nobody is getting helped. And this is just one building. Wait till you see how big this scam really is. But real quick, before we continue, if you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button as we continue to get to 200,000 subscribers. Appreciate all your help. Now let's get back into it.
According to federal Medicaid data, they have 31,000 beneficiaries who go here. In the time between 2018 and 2024, they've spent over $25 million in Medicaid money. As you can see, the facility is, you can't really see inside easily. There's people inside right now. It looks like workers. We can't tell if there's any patients inside. They cracked the door open. They wouldn't talk to us. But this is very typical for the facilities you see in Queens. There are 77 of these facilities in this neighborhood alone. Together, they spend about $730 million in the last 6 years. And they don't want to talk to us. They don't want to answer our questions.
Numbers are ridiculous. The reporter says this place has 31,000 people on the books between 2018 and 2024. 31,000. And they billed over $25 million in Medicare money in one building. He says there are 77 of these daycares in one neighborhood, not their entire city, not the entire borough, just one neighborhood. And altogether, they billed about $730 million in the last 6 years. $730 million. I mean, think about it. That kind of money in 6 years for basically a few blocks. Now think back to what we just saw earlier in this video. Empty rooms, people shoving reporters out. Nobody wants to answer very simple questions. And behind all this, almost $750 million of our taxpayer money gone. That's why I always say you gotta follow the money. When the money is this big and the rooms are this empty, somebody has a lot of explaining to do. Because this is not pocket change. This is a system, and a lot of people might be eating good off it while playing completely dumb.
I want to protect my privacy because I heard a lot of news. I'm really scared. He just ask me to camera me, you know.
Okay, do you want to talk on camera?
No, so that's why I come and asking you guys why you camera me, right?
I really don't know because the manager has the information and we just working.
As you see more of the people dodging reporters' questions, talking about, oh, you have to turn the camera on. They don't want to talk about this. They want to protect their privacy, blah, blah, blah. A lot of fear for questions. I mean, you're scared of a question. He's not the one taking the money. The reporter's not the one taking the money. He's asking about it. And you see how this works. They say, I really don't know what's going on because the medical has information. We just working. So at this point, nobody knows anything. Everyone is just working. Nobody can answer for the millions of dollars gone. And that's really the playbook. Play dumb, blame somebody else, point at the camera, do anything but answer the question. But regular folks with a clean job don't act like this. And when there's nothing wrong, you have nothing to hide. So here's what we got. This is not Minnesota. This is happening in New York City. Empty daycare rooms in the middle of the day. Reporters getting pushed out the door for asking basic questions. Workers who suddenly don't know anything. And on top of that, $730 million in Medicaid money from one neighborhood in Queens. Now let's talk about race, right? Because for many people, it's very important. At least on this channel, it's not about race. We're not picking on one group of people, me being a black person, obviously. Yes, we talked a lot about fraud in Minnesota, but now we're talking about Queens. Different city, different community, same game. Fraud doesn't have one color and it doesn't have one zip code. And that's exactly why some folks think they can get away with this because they figure nobody's going to look too close. Nobody want to ask the hard question and get called racist. It won't work here. If you're stealing money that's supposed to be helping people, old people, you're going to get called out, period. I don't care who you are. That Medicare money was supposed to feed grandmas and grandpas, real people who need real help. And every dollar someone steals is a dollar that doesn't reach them. But let me know what you guys think about this topic in the comments below. Watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.